This is like Jamie and John's final of the best or favorites of 2024 or whatever.
Our new favorites. We'll say
new
that.
favorites.
Yeah.
Current 2024 discoveries.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Whatever. So to recap, in case you haven't seen the previous 2 videos, Jamie poured a blind for me. He knows what they are.
Mhm.
I don't. I picked my 2 favorites out of his 4. And so 2 of those are somewhere in
this mixture here.
The next video, in case you haven't seen it, I poured a blind for Jamie. He picked his 2 favorites, and they're one of these 4. And then what we've done since is we've each poured. I poured the 2 that Jamie chose. He poured the 2 that I chose. He mixed the glasses up without me present. They're all labeled on the bottom, so hopefully we have a code here. I guess we'll find out here soon.
We'll find out here in a minute.
And then he stepped away, and then I mixed them up further. So for all intents and purposes, we don't have any idea what we're drinking.
Yeah.
You don't know which ones are yours.
No idea.
I don't know which ones are mine, and vice versa. So.
And hey, thank you for watching the MoJo Whiskey Bar.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I kind of like this. It's kind of fun.
This is fun.
We'll think about doing this in the future.
Yeah, because I have no idea where we're at right now.
I
couldn't
don't
tell you
either. But all I know is phenomenal whiskey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So far, we've had some really good.
I mean, you brought some good ones. I feel like mine were pretty good too.
Pretty good.
We're in a good shape.
It was difficult to pick 2.
Oh,
we'll say that.
100%.
Yeah.
All right. And we're just going to say 1, 2, 3, and 4 for press.
Yeah, for now.
I mean, they're all labeled differently.
Yep.
Mine are labeled alphabetically. His are labeled numerically. So
yep.
I'm going to not look at the bottom. He's not going to look at the bottom either. So, all right. I feel like this is yours.
Has that doughy?
It does.
Doughy baking.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
I feel like this is your number 1 that I drank. The one that you poured for me.
Yeah, I don't even know at this point.
I don't either, but.
I'll take a sip of that.
Excuse me.
It has a good nose.
It's like it's a phenomenal nose.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna drink it. Sweet, smooth.
There's some cinnamon there.
Sure.
A little bit of butter, a little bit of pepper.
Yeah, I mean all of those things. I don't.
Ooh.
This is like I think this is when if I think of bourbon in 2024.
Right.
This is what I want to drink.
Yeah. This is a smooth, I don't want to say all night. A sipper you can go through the evening with. And
yep.
Yeah, it drinks like a 90 proof, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's 100 proof.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of heat that comes in, but it's way toward the back.
Yeah. And, and it didn't linger around.
No.
It's something that
it's got a pleasant aftertaste.
It does. I mean, it's just. I'm trying to think what it. The aftertaste is kind of like maybe an oatmeal cookie or something. I mean, it's just a unique aftertaste to it. So it's that's a good one.
All right.
Let's see what
next one up on the list here.
What number 2 is?
See, I already know what this is.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I know who it is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Man, it has that salty dough right on the nose.
Yeah.
And it is. I mean, if you walk through a fair, you walk where they're making, because in Tennessee, we walked through the mall and they were at Auntie Anne's and they were making pretzels and stuff. So you had that dough and you had the, and so
it just fills the air.
It fills the air, and you can smell it for
It just like
50 yards away. You're like,
lures you to it.
That's right.
Yeah, it totally has that. It's like baked pretzel, salty butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm sipping on it here.
Yeah.
Man, this is gonna be hard because
it follows.
Like picking your favorite is like, how do you pick your favorite kid? Wait, I shouldn't compare whiskey to my kids.
I mean, I do, but
just before you put that to your mouth, just remember that one's mine. I don't want you to.
Oh yeah. I won't do it. Yeah,
I've had a little bit of illness. It's well gone, but I don't want any lingering effects to be transferred. But whiskey should kill it anyway. So I should have drank whiskey early.
You should have early and often.
I actually said something about it, and Amanda's like, "That's a terrible idea." I'm like, "Actually, look it up," and she did. She's like, "Actually, there's some proof to it." So
yeah.
All right, I'm writing some notes here.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I was reading just something today that there are elderly people who have lived their whole life and have had at least a drink of whiskey every day.
It's probably a good idea.
I know. I just.
I just whether you need it or you don't.
That's right. Yeah.
Take a shot.
Take a shot. Yeah.
All right, third one here.
So I get fruit right immediately.
Yeah, it's like a fruit roll up.
Yeah, right away.
Not like to me it's not like a fresh fruit, but it's like a dried or.
Correct. Yeah, it's like something that's been through a dehydrator or processed a little bit.
I almost even had a peanuttiness on it. I feel like I know what that is. I feel like that's yours too, but
like a peanut with a cola, a little bit. It's kind of a unique.
Peanut fruit roll up.
Almost like a white chocolate covered a peanut.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but there's still a little bit of that fruitiness.
It is. No, yeah.
It's like if you get the if you had like a chocolate covered peanut and a chocolate covered raisin, almost maybe.
Yeah, and they had a kid.
Yeah,
and made bourbon out of it.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah.
Right.
For this
we're doing rapid fire here. Of course, I think I'm gonna have to take probably another round of sips before I make up my mind.
Yeah.
So now I'm really confused because I thought I knew which ones were yours and mine, and that's not obvious to me now.
No. I do get a little fruit. I
get almost like I get some baking spices on this one.
Yeah.
I get your fruit. It's a berry.
It's a berry. And the little bit of pastry, almost like a scone type of pastry.
Yeah, more of a dry.
Dry pastry. Yeah.
Like a blueberry scone. With some sprinkled sugar and buttery goodness. Now I know what it is.
I do too. I don't know whose it is. I don't know what it is.
Well, I know whose and I know what.
That is remarkably smooth. I can't stress that enough, how smooth that is. And I have no idea what the proof is.
I don't remember. As if I know.
But it does have a pastry.
Excuse me.
A pastry. Notes on it come through pretty prevalent.
Yeah.
So that flour, that butter.
It's like you chewed up that scone and it's a little pasty in your mouth. Or you got those little bits stuck in your teeth. You're gonna go in with your fingernail and dig it out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting.
But yeah. Interesting. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably have a second sip.
Yeah, it's tough
to pull that one.
And we'll rank them so you can kind of figure out your 1, 2, 3, and 4. I kind of feel like number 3 is that peanut. I don't remember the peanutty taste for me when I did it blind and you're blind.
Yeah.
But that's given me like suggestions that it could be a Jim Beam product. For what it's worth, or in case you didn't know, I think each of the major distilleries kind of has a certain flavor note that they kind of become known for, and Jim Beam, one of the things they're kind of known for is the peanutty taste.
They have that base mash bill that they kind of work around.
Yeah.
It comes true. Yeah. I mean, Old Forester does, Wild Turkey does.
Yeah, so they all do. But it's really good. What I hope number 3 is, well, we'll talk about that later, I guess.
Let's see. Do this.
All right, I can make up my mind.
You did or you didn't?
I can.
Okay.
But no rush.
Okay, I got mine.
All right, what's your 4th one?
Number 4.
Number 4. This is your number 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we know what that is?
I'll grab it. Well, let's see. What's on the bottom? D.
D.
So that's mine. D.
Oh. We've done that before, haven't we?
We have tried that before, yeah.
That is a good stuff.
So this is this is New Holland Spirits. This is their Walleye Run malted rye whiskey, aged 7 years. I had that as you said that was number 4. I had that as number 3.
Okay.
All right. What's your number 3?
Number 2.
Number 2. All right. Let's look at the bottom and see what we got here. Oh,
B.
Mine.
Oh my gosh.
All right. And yes, you've had this one before too.
Oh man, the Charleston stuff.
Crosstown Rye, and we're gonna go down there here in a few days. So I am still gonna pick you up a bottle, right?
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. You are.
See, when I drink that, it tastes like Edisto, like the saltiness in the air.
No, yeah. I mean, there is such a salty, doughish.
Yeah.
No, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what was your number 2?
Number 2 was number 3.
So that's this one. So that would be number 1.
Number
so that's
1.
In your stash.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. What's this?
I don't know. I haven't had really any 2XOs.
So this is the new oak series, the French oak. I think that was only released around August of
it's
this.
Pretty new.
Yeah.
And my memory of 2XO is that they used to be crazy ridiculous.
Yeah.
This one wasn't, right?
$40.
Yeah.
Yeah, $40.
Right.
Yeah, so that's to me, it kind of, I think I was pulled that direction because after all these years of bad mouthing it, I finally kind of gave in and accepted Maker's Mark 46.
Yeah.
That is, it also does the French oak stuff.
Yeah.
But to me, this is just
it's a good drink.
A good drink. Where was this on yours?
What number was this? 1?
No, this was.
You said number 2.
Number 2 was my number 3. Yeah.
So you're number 3. So this one, right? Yeah. So that was actually my number 4. Well, you finish your list, and then I'll rearrange the bottles for how it worked for me. So the last one, your first one was.
Oh. This is a unique Winville.
Okay, I've seen it. I didn't really know what to do about it, but I've seen it.
It has, for me, I get a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of creme brulee off of this. But it, yeah, and so let's see. So that was, 1.
Yep.
And then let's see. My number 2 would have been.
Say we're confusing ourselves. Yeah.
And then number 3.
So you're number 1.
Yep.
Your number 2 is this. I thought we pulled them out in order here.
Okay.
I think this is 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So all right. So my order, my number 1 was pour number 1. My number 2 was this one.
Okay.
And then my number 3 was the walleye.
Okay.
So
we both agreed
similar.
on.
Yeah, it was really good.
That.
It was like a classic bourbon.
And this is out of Washington State.
Really?
So that is, I think that's what made me just pick it off the shelf because I didn't know a lot about it, but I was like, Washington State. I haven't had any offering from out that direction. But usually we think of bourbon, we
do Midwest,
Midwest,
Kentucky, Indiana, but
that's why these are even interesting. Charleston, you're like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, even this. I mean, from Michigan, so it's like there's good options out there. There's a lot of great people all over the country in all sorts of different states making some amazing whiskey. So anyway, and that was a good time.
It was a good time, and I hope you guys got to see some stuff that maybe you're not accustomed to. I know that each of my offerings are widely available. I know a couple of yours are more centralized because of your travels.
Yeah, I mean this one. I mean it's not allocated, but you're not finding it in Indiana. But it is easy to find where I go, and the same thing with this one as well. So that was the hard part for me. I didn't want to pick things that are like impossible to find.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, if you want either one of these, just let me know. I'll pick them up.
And I think I've seen this in Meyer and Franklin.
I think it's getting wider distribution.
Yeah.
So.
And it's a good offering.
It is really good, and it's not crazy on the price. Actually, I don't think either. I think this was $50-ish. This one $50, $60.
Yeah.
Yours are. You said this was $40.
Yeah, I want to say the most expensive one would have been the horse soldier from a couple of videos ago.
Yeah.
But you're looking at 40-ish and 40-ish on both of these.
Yeah. So lots of great whiskey on that $40 to $60 price point for sure.
Yeah, I think we should kind of do a 20 to 30, a 30 to 40, and see what we can do. And we got a lot of stuff planned for 2025.
We do. And
we're not done in 2024 yet. So.
Not quite, but I'm not sure where this will fall in. And as far as the 2024 videos are concerned, but anyway, we appreciate you all tuning in. Yep. We love your support. And if you have something that you think we should be trying, send us a note. Yep. Leave us a comment. Love to hear your feedback. Yep. So anyway,
Thank you.
Thank you all.